But before we begin to have our discussion, we're going to recap the show as we always do with our alt recap for episodes 1 and 2 of Ahsoka. And somehow there is a map that leads to Thrawn's return. After an ominous, I can't say that word, ominously, there we go, I got it, red scroll opened the show. We meet Jedi turned mercenaries, Bakan Skull and his Padawan Ivana Sakno as they break Morgan Elsbeth out of a new Republican prison ship, which, going off Moff Gideon in Mando Season 3, seems like the only thing that ever happens on these prison ships. This is ridiculous, lads. You are terrible at your job. Ahsoka solves a puzzle like she's playing Jedi Survivor to find the map, which, to be fair, she literally is playing Jedi Survivor 24/7 with her actual life, if you think about it. She consults Hera on the map, who recommends she takes it to Sabine because artists like shapes or something. I don't know. It's like how you showed your ma how to use Facebook once, so now she thinks you're basically Steve Jobs, who can fix every slightly technical bit of hardware that she owns. Sabine is now living in Ezra's old tower on the Thal, which sound for feeding the Lothcat, but let's not forget he was also a teenage boy when he disappeared. So what I'm saying here is that a UV light scan of that room and you may only ever enter again in a hazmat suit and PPE. I'm just saying, I would not be sleeping where a teenage boy used to sleep. That just, whatever you're into, Sabine, but not me. After a tense reunion with Ahsoka, Sabine steals the map and manages to decode it, only to lose it to Sakno, who impales her with a lightsaber. Fortunately, Sabine is Mandalorian, badass, and is wearing that sweet plot armor, so she's hacking up beheaded droid corpses again in no time. Elsbeth magics up an entire galaxy using the map and reveals that Thrawn is on the pathway to Peridia, which sounds like a rejected Led Zeppelin song, doesn't it? And she's buying a pathway to Peridia. No, we'll go with the first one, actually. It's grand. Ahsoka and Hera travel to Corellia, where they find the regional supervisor there is like Will Ferrell's character in Austin Powers. Him and his minions basically get asked the same question 3 times and go from "we don't know anything" to lunging at Ahsoka, yelling "for the Empire" for no particular reason. A battle commences where Sakno gets away with the hyperdrive they're building, but Hera and Chopper get a tracking device on the transport. Meanwhile, a fully recovered Sabine digs out her iconic Mandalorian armor, cuts her hair to give her Rebels vibes, then recreates the end of Rebels in live action, leaving with Ahsoka after taking one last look at her mural to her friends, and as Jerry can attest to, nearly making me scream down the entire fucking Lighthouse cinema in the process at that moment. That was great. But will they be too late, as Elsbeth is building her portal to get to Thrawn? There's still 6 episodes left, so safe to say, probably not. And that was episode 1, Master and Apprentice, as well as episode 2, Toil and Trouble of Ahsoka.